All right, hello everybody. So this video is for third through fifth grade. I just have a warm up going in the background, just as a reminder of something that you can join in with and do in class, or what we'll do next time when we come in. We'll of course take care of our warm up as we always do. And this week and next week, what we're focused on is our. Let's see if I can slide it up just a little bit so I can talk next to my character here. What we're focused on is our heart and lung health. So when we breathe, we obviously breathe throughout the day. That's just a constant involuntary thing, which just means we don't have to think about breathing. Our body naturally does that. What happens is we take in oxygen from the air. The oxygen goes into our lungs, and then our heart takes all of that oxygen, puts it in our blood, which goes throughout our body, and it pumps the oxygen throughout our body. And that's what gives the oxygen in our muscles and in our body is what allows us to move and do things. If we didn't have any oxygen in our muscles, then we wouldn't be able to move, and then the tissue would have some problems and we'd have some big struggles there. So it's important that we get in that oxygen, and it's important that we make our heart and lungs happy. So when you're just sitting in class, let's say we've just been sitting all day, your heart and lungs are still working, they're still doing their thing, but they're just at kind of an average baseline. And what we want to do is we want to give them a good workout so that they work hard for a little bit, and so they'll grow big and strong is kind of the idea here, okay? So this movement piece that we're going to do is super important. So what we're focused on is our heart and lung health and our cardio, just meaning that we're going to give extra effort during our activities. So if you get tired and you need an extra mask break, that's totally cool. We're going to be looking at moving at a moderate level or a vigorous level. So that means we're not going to walk with our hands in our pockets. We're going to give extra effort. It means we might get a little bit warm. We might need to take a water break. We might need to open the door and get some fresh air there. You might need to sit off to the side and just take some smooth breaths because you're feeling really tired, and then you can come back to the activity. All right, so that's the idea. We played that on, when did I see it? On Tuesday. We played that on Tuesday with Jet Ball. So the idea was we were just playing a game with it, and instead of just running, let's run. For me, that gets a little bit boring after a while. So what we like to do is we like to make games with it. And so the game that we invented here, or that we're using here, is called Jet Ball. If you were here last time, that's the one where we take our, let me see if I can find one real quick, where we take our gators on the go call. Two things happen. Number one, the Jet players toss, clap, and catch. And the players that are on the baseline, can I get my finger right? The baseline right here, travel all the way across to the baseline on the opposite side. If you get there without being touched with a ball, awesome, you're safe and you can do another round. If you get touched with a ball, you wave me down and I will immediately toss you a ball so that you can join the Jet crew. So these are fast-paced games. We need to make sure that we're moving safely, which you did a solid job last time. We only had a couple people bump into each other. We'd like to have 0 people bump into each other. So we're focused on moving up and down the floor at a quick pace. Not so quick that we're out of control and get somebody hurt, but quick enough to where, like we talked about before, we can feel our heart and lungs working. We're getting a little tired. We want an extra breath of air. We maybe need to take a little bit of a break. So when you come in next time, now that everybody knows the rules, we won't have to waste time explaining the rules and kind of getting it going. We can jump straight in. We'll play a few rounds of Jet Ball, and then the rest of the time will be open activities for you, or choice activities for you. As long as you're staying up with the class, you can join us all day for that. And then next week, I'll have some brand new games that I'll bring in to help us work our heart and lung health. Right on? Cool. Wherever we're at, if you like, feel free to take a big, smooth breath with me so you can get in as much oxygen as you can into your lungs, and then your heart will pump that oxygen throughout the rest of your body, and you'll be ready for whatever activity it is you got going next. All right? Big breath in. Big breath out. All right. Enjoy breathing some oxygen today. Get in some effort work when you're outside on recess, or if you're in your class, or whatever time that you have. And I will see you tomorrow.